Why is St. Peter's Basilica so famous? When discussing Catholicism, one cannot overlook a particular country, Vatican City. Though small, it is the residence of the Pope and the faith center for 1/6 of the world's population, thus imbued with a profound sense of sanctity. And when discussing Vatican City, one must mention the world-renowned St. Peter's Basilica. This basilica, the largest in the world, is famous not just for its vast size, but also for the series of events that unfolded during its construction, making it a global focal point. In 326 AD, a church was built over the tomb of Jesus' disciple Peter, who was martyred by the tyrant Nero and buried on a small hill in Vatican City. By 1506, Pope Julius II decided to demolish the old St. Peter's Basilica and construct a grander one in its place. His motive was not purely religious. He aimed to create a monumental tribute to himself and even planned to have his tomb placed within the new basilica. Julius II poured immense resources into this ambitious project, aiming to create the most magnificent church. Architects from all over Europe vied for the opportunity to be the chief engineer, presenting their designs for the Pope's selection. Ultimately, architect Donato Bramant's design was chosen, making him the first architect of the new basilica. Interestingly, Bramant's arch rival, the renowned artist Michelangelo, had his only collaboration with him on this project. Initially, Bramante proposed a Greek cross design for the basilica. However, the Greek cross was not suitable for covering the old church, or for large public gatherings, leading to a famous debate in architectural history. Eventually, the Latin cross design was adopted instead. Bramante could not have anticipated the lengthy construction period of St. Peter's Basilica, nor that he would not be the sole architect. After his departure, the project saw contributions from the artist Raphael and later Antonio da San Gallo before Michelangelo took over, marking significant progress in the construction. Michelangelo was initially reluctant to inherit Bramant's unfinished project, citing his advanced age. However, Pope Paul III insisted, leaving Michelangelo with no choice but to agree. Michelangelo set conditions for his involvement. "I do not want any payment, but I must be given full authority, with no interference from anyone." Due to his esteemed reputation, the Pope agreed. Michelangelo designed the imposing dome, enhancing the church's grandeur. However, the dome's construction was so massive that only its base was completed by the time of Michelangelo's death 17 years later. Fortunately, subsequent engineers remained faithful to Michelangelo's vision, continuing the project with unwavering dedication. In 1626, St. Peter's Basilica was finally completed, and Pope Urban VIII held an inauguration ceremony for the magnificent new church, 160 years after the initial construction began. Yet, while the basilica's structure was complete, its interior decoration was still pending. The task of interior decoration fell to Italian architect and sculptor John Lorenzo Bernini. Bernini not only had architectural talent, but also an eye for selecting skilled artisans. The team he assembled achieved an astonishingly unified style, making the interior decorations appear as if crafted by a single hand over 40 years. Thus, after 200 years, under the reign of 22 popes and through the hands of several master builders, St. Peter's Basilica inevitably became famous. This masterpiece of human architectural history will continue to shine through the ages,